you're gonna have to take your figure and you're gonna have to split it into different shapes. And then you're gonna have to find the volume of the different shapes and add them all together, or subtract if it's taken away. Okay? So, let's look at the first example. And let's see what the question is asking us. So, a machine bales hay in cylindrical rolls. For storage, a shrink wrap protective cover is placed in the bale. Determine the volume of hay in the bale and the area of the shrink wrap covering it. So what's the question asking you for here? So the space, which means what? The volume, right? So I have to find the volume. What else do I have to find? So the question is asking you for two things here. The surface area, that's right. Okay? So when you're talking about the area, you're talking about the area that's covering it, so that's the surface area. For a 3D shape, we find surface area instead of area. Okay? So the question is asking you for two things. First, you have to find the volume. Second, you have to find the surface area. What kind of shape do I have? It's a cylinder. Circle would be 1D, a 2D shape. It's a cylinder. So it's a cylindrical shape. What is the formula for volume for the cylindrical shape?
Surface of circle on the level curve H.
That's right. So if the volume is the area of the circle times the height, right? Or if you look in your duotang, right? The volume, the area would be, the volume of the cylinder would be equals pi r squared to H. Okay? So, now, all what I have to do is figure out what's my radius, what's my height, plug it into the formula, right? What's my radius?
It's 2.5.
2.5, because what I have here, I have the diameter, okay? So the radius is 2.5 feet, right? Which is half of the diameter. And then what's my height?
6 feet.
So I just have to plug in these in the formula. So that should be 118, I think. What's the unit for volume? That's right. So it's whatever the unit is, cube. So it will be feet cube or cubic feet. So I answered the first part of my question, right? What is the volume for determine the volume of the hay? Right? So the volume is now. How would I find the surface area? What's the formula for surface area of the cylinder? So again, it's in your
Pi r squared.
It's pi r squared. This is part of it, right? Pi r squared is only the area of the bottom, right? Or the area of the top, right? What's the total area of the cylinder?
2a plus and neutral surface.
So if you look at the formula sheet, if you look at the bottom line, right? It says 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Okay? 2 pi r squared represents the area of the top and the bottom. And the 2 pi r h represents the lateral surface or the lateral area, which means, okay, think about the hay, look at my cups, right? Think about it as it's the same size from the bottom and the top. This circle and this circle, the area for them is pi r squared, so you have two of them, so we have 2 pi r squared. This is called the lateral surface. Okay, you need to know that. Okay? The lateral surface, to find the area for that, it would be pi r squared h. So I have to add them all together. Okay? So the formula for the surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r squared plus pi r squared h. Okay? So that means the area of this, the area of the back, and the surface area, the lateral surface area. So let's fill out the information. So I have 2 pi times 2.5 squared plus 5, and then 2.5 squared times 6. So if you do, I think I added an extra square. It should be pi RH, right? Should be 2 pi RH. I messed up the formula. Today this is 2.5. So put this in the calculator. You should be getting 133.5. What's the unit?
Cube carré.
Okay. Make sure that when you enter these in the calculator, you're getting the correct answer. Because half of the time, if your answer is wrong, is because you did not put it properly in the calculator. The second part of the question is asking how much shrink wrap is needed if the wrap does not cover the end of the rope.
We're gonna take out just the surface one set.
But we're not covering both ends.
Yes.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Which part?
Surface, surface of one set.
But I don't, the question is telling how much shrink wrap is needed if the wrap does not cover the ends of the roll. So you have the roll,
And plural.
so it does,
Yeah, two.
it doesn't cover both ends.
Ends.
So it's only covering which part?
Circle, that's
The lateral.
Yes.
It's called the lateral. Okay? So if you look at your formula sheet, it says the area of the lateral surface is 2 pi RH.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're not covering the end, so you're not covering the circle. So you're only gonna use this part. Okay? So you have to pay attention to what it's, so the area of the lateral surface is 2 pi RH. Okay? Because basically you're not covering these two ends. Unit?
It's all right from the ground. So I'm just like,
So if the shrink wrap is priced and sold by square meter and at $0.75 dollars per meter squared, how much would it cost to cover the bale and part fee?
So we have $1, 0.75 94.2. You have to change fit to the metal.
That's right. That's your first step. Because your prices are in dollars per meter squared,
Yes.
you have to convert your units, which is a meter squared, to meter squared. So first, convert. Feet squared to meter squared. Now remember that if you go to your formula sheet, you probably can find feet to meters, right? Yeah. But I don't have feet to meters. What do I have?
Yeah, it's 1 square, it's 0.3048 square.
That's right. So I have to square it. So you know that 1 feet is equal to 0.3048 meters, right? But I want feet squared and meter squared. So I have to square both sides. It's similar to the question that you had in the QR code today, right? Where you had to convert. Can you guys help me with that? What do you get? What do you get when you do 0.3048 squared? Sorry?
0.0929.
I have 94.2 feet squared, so I have to place it under the feet squared. So what is 94.2 feet squared times 0.0929? Can someone give me the answer for that?
8.751.
8.751. Okay, so this is how many meters squared I have. Every meter squared costs $0.75. So how much would it cost?
This one right here, 0.75.
Put it in my multiply or divide.
Okay.
So find the price. You do how many meters squared do you have?
8.775.
Times. So what do you get for that? $6?
Or, I'm getting that.
56?
Oh, so. Yeah, that's two. Oh, okay, oh, that's, yeah.